Russia's approach to prolonged conflicts has puzzled many. Dr. Kim, what drives their strategic endurance? Is it planned or simply a reactive stance to unforeseen challenges?
Russia is strategically adept at leveraging extended conflicts to its advantage, reminiscent of a chess game where longevity can be a tactic. For instance, their evolving strategies in Ukraine demonstrate their shift from an aggressive quick win to a drawn-out strategy aiming to exhaust and recalibrate. It's not always by original design, as their initial assault was presumed to wrap things within weeks, evident in their unexpected fallback.
That's intriguing. Yet, given their perennial image as a paper tiger, do you believe these strategies contribute to a perception of strength? Or do they risk being seen as inadvertently giving their adversaries time to counter?
Excellent point. This duality in perception does exist. While Russia's adjustments display strategic resilience, they also expose vulnerabilities like economic strain and potential overextension. The fluctuation in sanction impacts and geopolitical pressures provides a complex backdrop. Interestingly, studies have shown a 15% dip in Russian GDP during conflict spurts, although they managed to create alternative economic alliances.
What about the role of psychology in all this? Does Russia rely on a psychological edge, or is it a misjudgment of their capabilities?
Indeed, psychological warfare is significant. The fear Russia instills might be disproportionate to their real power. They capitalize on this by fostering uncertainty. Moving forward, as resource and diplomatic strains push borders, they must balance psychological plays with real strategic adjustments to sustain such efforts.
Media portrayals often vary starkly. How do you see Western media's role and their potential bias in reporting on the Ukraine conflict?
Media bias is a layered concern, often amplified by funding limitations and intent. For example, early reports frequently predicted Ukraine's swift triumphs, mirroring broader Western narratives. However, deeper investigations reveal discrepancies, like the Pew Research finding that 45% of Americans distrust media conflict portrayals.
This disparity appears to influence public perception. But do you think the media could adjust their framing without compromising real-time reporting?
Counterbalancing narrative framing with precise data is essential. Engaging diverse global correspondents could mitigate bias. Yet, sustaining accuracy while attracting viewership poses a challenge. Notably, collaborations like BBC's global partnerships aim to broaden perspectives but require deeper strategic alignment.
How might future media integration reshape coverage approaches?
We could foresee a rise in AI-driven analytics providing nuanced interpretations faster. This technology could flag bias and enhance transparency, fostering more trust in conflict narratives. Such advancements might redefine how audiences engage digitally while maintaining authenticity in essential reportage.
The economic repercussions of war are profound. How has Russia's economy adapted to these prolonged conflicts?
Russia's economy illustrates a dichotomy between historic resilience and modern adaptation. Despite initial decline, their reorientation towards Eastern markets, notably energy partnerships with China and India, has buoyed their exports. For example, energy trade surged by 20% post-Europe sanctions. This strategic pivot shows their resourcefulness under duress.
However, such economic shifts can't be without their challenges. Are there apparent risks in maintaining such liaisons?
Precisely. While advantageous short-term, over-reliance on few significant partners could wane Russia's leverage. Counterarguments highlight potential vulnerabilities such as geopolitical dependency or price bargaining. Balancing these stands will be crucial to maintaining stability as international dynamics evolve.
What future trends could we expect in Russia's economic trajectory if current patterns persist?
If the present trend continues, we might witness a multipolar economic alignment bolstering Russia's competitive positioning. However, internal reforms and diversification will be imperative to withstand fluctuations and foster broader growth avenues beyond natural resource reliance.
Conflict undoubtedly reshapes alliances. How have Russia's geopolitical relations shifted amidst ongoing turmoil?
Russia's alliances reflect a strategic recalibration towards nations willing to bear economic sanctions. Countries like Iran and North Korea exhibit new synergy, unified by mutual antipathy towards Western policies. A recent UN report noted a 35% increase in trade between these countries, underscoring newly forged partnerships.
This shift sounds potentially fragile. Could these alliances withstand long-term geopolitical pressures? Could redefining international norms affect these relations' durability?
Absolutely. A global shift towards multipolarity could stabilize or exacerbate fractures based on responsive multilateralism. For future efficacy, such alliances must evolve collaboratively, supporting mutual resilience. Standardizing cooperative roles in conflict resolution efforts could also prove pivotal in sustaining these alliances.